They handed over their life savings to a developer in good faith. 6-figure deposits for a block of land so they could build a home and raise their families. 3 years on, those plots sit empty. And when we went to find answers, it led us down a big rabbit hole.
That's our money. That's all of my friends' money. We work hard for every single dollar.
175,000 because we had to pay even for the build as well.
It's impacting my mental health, it's impacting my wife's mental health, and it's taking toll on our family, man.
They're an angry mob, and rightly so, united by a single cause: to get the developer of this northwestern Sydney site to hand over the blocks they paid deposits on.
I just wanted to ask you about the 154 families that have bought blocks of land there 3.5 years ago.
I don't think you got the facts correct.
Oh, I think I do.
So they've got 100,000 of your money and they've had it for into the 4th year now?
Yeah, we are in the 4th year.
We are not rich people, mate. You know what I mean? It took us years to put this deposit together.
They all tell the same sad story. 154 blocks sold in the Clydesdale Gardens development at Marsden Park in late 2020 and early 2021. They bought with the same dream: to build a family home. People like Tharu.
I've got 3 young boys who are 12, 10 and 5. So we really had our dream house planned there.
And Rohan.
What sort of house are you going to build there?
I'm planning to build a beautiful single-story house for a family of 4, my wife and 2 kids.
And Thomas and Jinsey.
Who was going to live there, Jinsey?
Yeah, so me, my husband and 2 beautiful sons.
Cyprasad and Divya sold their apartment to raise enough equity for the deposit. In the meantime, they've been renting.
Paid the money in March 2021. They promised that to deliver in December 2021. And then it's all broken promises from there.
Lots at Clydesdale were sold by Boyuan Holdings Limited, the BHL Group. Unraveling who and what Boyuan Holdings is takes you down a rabbit hole. It listed on the Australian Stock Exchange in 2016, raising $20 million from investors. In 2022, it was delisted by the ASX for failing to submit audited financial statements for the years 2020 and 2021. In those years, it was selling blocks at Clydesdale. A deep dive of ASIC documents shows that BHL is the holding company at the head of dozens of other companies, some of which are here. There are many more. For instance, it's the holding company for Scienstone Clydesdale, which is linked to Scienstone. Then there are many other companies that are directly involved with the Marsden Park development, such as Scienstone Clydesdale Estate Holdings Proprietary Limited. Scienstone is controlled by Jiayuan Investments out of Hong Kong, owned by a billionaire Chinese developer, Shen Zhu, who has a liking for meeting high-powered Australian politicians. Zhu Jing founded BHL and remains the biggest shareholder. Other holding companies are YY Capital, which is controlled by JJ Cobbity Investments, the new name for Roberts Jones Investments, one of 5 Roberts Jones companies, all of which control each other. They also control Urban Cloud. Urban Cloud, it's the new name for Scienstone Clydesdale. This company here, which is controlled by BHL. At this very moment, the Australian Tax Office is taking federal court action to wind up one of the Scienstone Clydesdale companies. Roberts Jones Investments was founded by 2 men, Bob Gong and Jonathan Pan, in August 2020. Immediately prior, they both worked at BHL and brokered its property deals. On the Roberts Jones website, it listed the Clydesdale development as one of its projects, until A Current Affair began asking questions. Gong lives here in this Bellevue Hill mansion. Pan drives this $250,000 M-Series BMW.
If anyone is listening in a government, Liberal, whoever, please come forward to fix this issue. Something happened today with us is going to happen to someone else too.
When we visited the plush offices of Robert Jones on the Finger Wharf at Pyrmont on Sydney Harbour, Jonathan Pan was full of denials. despite the paper trail that leads directly to his door.
I think you're associated with BHL without a doubt. You're doing a development with BHL near the new Badgerys Creek Airport. You used to be a strategic advisor for them, and you set up this company at the same time as BHL was delisted from the stock exchange in late 2020.
I don't even know exactly what you just said, but I'm not even going to challenge or even going to make any comments. I don't know what you said.
The development of Clydesdale is definitely associated with you because I've got this from your website. It says Roberts Jones, and under developments, it's got Clydesdale in it.
The person that you need to seek information from, not us, but from the people that are actually involved with the project. I suggest.
But why is it on your website?
Oh, sorry. Then I'll need to update that, which is incorrect.
So your website's incorrect.
Yeah. Okay, so it's out of date.
The Clydesdale blocks have streets, footpaths and lighting. Many look ready. The families are worried BHL will allow a sunset clause to lapse in December.
Basically, the price of this lot in 2021 was around 600,000, which is now right now around 1.1 million. So
all these lots are worth a lot more now.
Almost double.
And everyone's fear is that they'll let the sunset clause go and they'll sell your lots off for more than the contract you signed way back when, in good faith.
Yeah, basically that's the story so for us.
Gong and Pan came to the attention of the Australian Senate when they bought a parcel of land adjacent to Badgerys Creek Airport from jailed murderer Ron Medich for $500 million. Originally, BHL was buying the land, but because of its links to Chinese owners, the Foreign Investment Review Board investigated. Senator Katie Gallagher asked a string of questions about it in Parliament.
So can I ask this question, whether the Foreign Investment Review Board has blocked the purchase of land by Boyuan Holdings? My understanding now is the two individuals which were employed by that organisation have now purchased the land.
Gong and Pan Australian citizens set up new companies under the banner of Roberts Jones and bought it instead, appointing BHL as the developer. They have since sold the airport land to superannuation giant UniSuper for a $350 million profit. At the end of the BHL, Clydesdale, Scienstone, Roberts Jones paper trail are these families who handed over their life savings in good faith for a slice of Australia to make their own.
It's disgraceful, right? It's un-Australian what they're doing to us.
Where's my money gone? Where my house is gone?
Makes you mad, right? We went to the New South Wales Department of Customer Service and were told concerned buyers should speak with their lawyers. Let me translate. You're on your own. How are these families going to pay for lawyers to sift through the crazy number of companies linked to their plot of land? They don't have any money left. We're in a housing crisis, and here are 154 families who should be in their own homes, not renting. Seriously, who is fighting for these people?